These 5 things you should do before you do anything else, I promise, will enhance and improve the overall look of your photos. So they'll just give it that extra punch, that extra something that they're missing before. So come on down. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Caitlin, Lady Ramsden here. Right now I'm gonna share the 5 things you should do in Lightroom before you do anything else. Number 1, numero uno, auto-tone. It's actually kind of like an optional number 1, but it's a good place to start you off on the right foot, to have everything good. Your highlights have information, your shadows have information. It just gets everything nice and ready. Let's do auto-tone. Number 1 thing is auto-tone, and it's optional. Woohoo, it's like a trick number 1. Go ahead and just click auto. Boom, bam, done. Look at that. Number 2, something that so many people don't even realize is there. Matching your camera profile. Sing it with me. Match your camera profile. Match your camera profile. Let's go. Camera profile. Matching your camera profile. It is so important. Go over here to profile. Then go down. You're going to browse and you're going to find camera. Camera matching right there. Camera faithful, camera landscape, camera neutral, camera portrait, camera standard, camera monochrome. I personally like to use camera portrait if I am shooting a portrait. I consider this a portrait, so bam! There we go. Close it out. Camera portrait. So important. Number 3, enable your lens corrections. Okay, so are you getting like a vignette around your photo that you don't want? Enable your lens corrections. Every lens for every camera has different profiles within, and just trust me, you need to do this. Enable your lens corrections. Let's do it. Let's go down on a little journey. Down to lens corrections. We're gonna expand it. Optional, remove chromatic aberration. That's optional. I like to click it, why not? And click for sure, enable profile corrections. That will enable the lens corrections. Look at the before and after. It's kind of crazy. Like, I didn't choose that vignette. I mean, like, yeah, it's nice, but I don't want it there. Enable your profile correction. Look at that. It brightens up the image. It makes everything so much clearer. And you can see it right there. Canon goes, I shoot everything Canon. Canon for life. Shot on hashtag shot on Canon. 35mm shot at 1.4 because I am crazy. All right, there you go. Basic tone curves. We're gonna go whoop over here to the tone curve, and we're gonna do some basic adjustments. So add some points. I like to do 1, 2, 3. This is a great starting point. The endpoints are already there for you. I like to make a very, very, very basic, just a little contrast, so a little S curve. So we're gonna bring the highlights up just a little bit, bring the shadows down just a little bit. It'll just give a little, ooh, that was too far. A little punch, a little S curve in your tone curve. It's a great starting point. You don't have to do it, but that's where I always like to start. Now, number 5, you know, adjusting the overall look and tones and colors, hues, saturation of your image, you need to go all the way down to calibration. Sing it with me, calibration. You need to go to calibration. Let's do it. This allows you to get your overall magic to happen. You can tint your shadows. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that, but I mean, I was feeling it maybe. So you see how you can mess with that in the extremes. The red primary, sometimes I find that, especially if you shoot at sunset, like people's faces become a little too red. So you can turn down the saturation just a little bit. So I would go right about there for this image. You see how before they were kind of pink and red? I'm just bringing that down a little bit. So you can experiment in there. The hue of the green, you could adjust the overall hue of the green for your whole image. You see how I'm going ooh, doo, 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 doo. You have to experiment with it, really get what you want, but it really starts your image at a starting point with the hues and saturation that you really want in that RGB color profile. Woo! This is the before and this is after. Just from not even messing with exposure, I'm messing with nothing. Well, we did mess with exposure with autotone, but you see the difference just from doing autotone, camera profile, lens corrections, tone curve, and calibration. It makes a huge difference in your image. You can see so much more information. Everything's brighter, clearer, better. Hope you like it. I'm gonna do another image from start to finish and I'm gonna explain it and I'm gonna do it much more quickly. I'm going to do it much quicker. Oh gosh, English language. All the steps quickly in unison so you can see the before and after for this particular image. So let's go ahead. Start over right at autotone. Whoa! Then we're gonna find our camera profile. Don't forget you can browse camera. I'm gonna choose portrait, surprise. Then we're gonna close. Then we're gonna go down to lens corrections. Voila! Then let's go to the basic tone curve. Let's make our 3 points. Oh yes. Make the brights a little brighter. Make the darks a little darker. This is a little punchier image, so I'm gonna make it a little more dramatic, if you know what I'm saying. Then let's go all the way down to calibration. You see how the overall look of the image has a slightly magenta feel. You can do this before you even head over to the tint up above. We're just gonna take some of that off. There you go. And for funsies, let's adjust the temperature and the tint up here. There you go. Look at that. Now let's see the before and after image. Oh no, wrong one. There we go. Before and after, just from those super basic 5 steps, plus adjusting temperature and tint, but who cares? Look at that. There you go. I hope you like it. Go ahead, comment, ask me more questions about Lightroom, anything you want to know. I am here. I have a brain full of lots of things and I would love to share them with you. I hope you found these 5 steps you should do in Lightroom before you do anything else helpful. And follow along, subscribe for more videos, Lightroom tips and tricks, business advice, mindset advice, all the good things, shooting techniques, and come to the link below to join my Let's Get Weird Nation. It's a photography community that celebrates personal work, passion projects. We have bi-weekly challenges. Come join us. It's great. It's fun. It's wonderful. Come find me on Instagram at Lady Ramsden or at the.ramsdens. Look and see you there. Subscribe. Peace out. Yo.